Radiator Springs Racers. Can't wait till this ride is finally open. I want to give it a test ride though. Where's Janni? He's always late.
Sorry. Here I am.
Oh.
I had to go get something.
What did you have to get?
Well, you said you were giving a guided tour, right?
Yes.
And this is a Disney ride, right?
Yes.
Well, you're in the wrong outfit.
Really, Janni? Really?
It suits
Skirt.
you.
A skirt? I don't want to wear a skirt. Especially not like a little mini skirt. Ugh.
It's down
Maybe
to your
kind of-
knees. Come on, it's fine.
Uh,
Besides,
don't
now you're official.
I guess. But
Come on, are you going to give me a tour about how this thing is going to work or not? I mean, they don't know anything about it.
fine. Welcome to the Disney tour then. Come on in. We'll take the fast pass track since no one else is here. No one's gonna stop us.
No. I mean, you and I have worked hard on this thing.
Exactly. Why am I giving you a tour if you've already been working on it this entire time?
Well, our friends at home haven't seen it.
Ah, yes. So we're technically giving them a tour, not you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Technicalities, I guess. Are you ready?
Ready?
Here we go. Please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the cart at all times. And away you go.
Whee! Ah, there you are.
Hello there.
I challenge you to a race.
Am I gonna win this time, or are you gonna win this time?
I have no idea.
You always rig this.
Well, that's kind of how the game's played.
Yeah, maybe. Disney.
Yeah, I mean, life is a highway.
You gotta ride it all night long.
Mm-hmm. You know, that way we can get real gone. Whee! This thing feels so fast.
Mine cart's on hyperspeed. I'm catching up.
Oh, I think you might be in the lead.
Oh, just barely. I think you have the inside corner coming up.
Uh-huh.
You always rig this in your own favor.
Of course!
I don't think I've ever won when you've been in charge of this.
Well, we need to adjust the timings.
Yeah, we'll do that eventually. Who are those people?
I don't know, they look kind of familiar.
Yeah. Crazy how that happens.
I know. Yeah, not bad, I loved it.
Pretty good. It did go by a little bit quickly for my taste, right?
It did. I mean, if you want to see the details, there's only one way to do it. I think we should walk the thing. Indeed.
Alright. These wonderful note blocks were done by this guy himself.
Thank you. I do need to get the last little bit done, but I haven't quite figured out the note arrangement.
Yeah. Music is hard.
I do love the waterfall, though.
Yeah, it turned out pretty well. Nice little
Indeed.
bridge color. Alright. And we're met by Mac with
And
his
all,
lights that are supposed to flash, but kind of working on that. But, yeah. He's one of the first armor stand guys I did in here. I think he turned out pretty well. Went
yep.
back and added more details to him later on. And we have a nice little train crossing here. It goes ding, 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 ding. And a very highly detailed train. Oh, you didn't put the train back there?
I had a bright idea just to put the headlight.
Yeah. They don't notice. They're going by too fast anyway. Hey!
Yep. And here's the
And
sheriff.
Sure. With a working light. Lots of little glass blocks placed on armor stands all around it. Some custom heads.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of individual armor stands for the face and little side details. Even little tiny carpets for the text.
Yep. Oh, and it's Total Manor.
Mater number 1. Got the helmet for this little exposed engine, and then lots of little blocks details for things you really don't see because you don't really face this way as you're going past him.
Indeed.
And these guys with their wheels that take like 20 armor stands each. I'm surprised this area isn't as laggy as it should be.
I think it's pretty good. I mean, you don't use more armor stands than you have to.
Yeah, that's true. And they even include more details behind the scenes that you really don't see. So am I really not using as many armor stands as I have to?
There are some people who would make it so that these things are completely made out of armor stands rather than, using blocks to their advantage.
That is true.
Oh.
At least get a little bit of blocks.
Now, on this part, I have to be frank. What?
See what I have to put up with every time that we work together?
And you want to do it some more?
I do. It's worth the pain your puns cause me.
Where are we?
Oh, Radiator Springs.
Yep. How'd you make this thing?
Made out of, made it out of the custom heads. So we have the ability to just kill ourselves with whatever skin we're wearing at the current time.
And if you want a good look at see how it is, look at the back.
Yeah, you can really tell how many heads that went into this. That's it. And pretty similar with Flo's Cafe up there. The V8 itself took upwards of 40 to 50 armor stands just to get that in place. It was a pain all in itself, but I think it turned out well.
Yep, and wonderful use of purr.
Oh yes. A cafe. Imagine. Crazy. No one would use that for a cafe.
Indeed.
And we got some custom head little cans of oil and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
The reason my death count on this server is so high.
And then I love these two.
Sarge and
Fillmore.
our hippie friend here with the little coral on the side for the flowers that are painted on the side of him.
And well, this one we're missing Lizzie, aren't we?
We are. Her wheels are annoying to make, so I've been putting her off, but we'll get to her pretty soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Big Red. I love the water coming out of there.
Yeah, watering his flowers. I love doing the glass water. I think it turns out real well.
It does.
Most of the rest of them is actually non-armor standed.
And then
we got, of course, Sally and the main man himself.
Yeah,
He's almost entirely armor stands other than the bottom layer, so you can really walk through.
Well, he's stickers. I mean, plus that way you can hide in and go, ka-chow!
Alright, and similar thing with the mosaics on these signs up here. Luigi's Casadella tires. More custom heads for these tire stacks and more tires in here. All shapes and sizes. And we got a few more little things that we want to throw into these little side rooms. So, for example, we want to have a little stop here where this wall comes down. You have a zombie in a minecart with some fancy wheels on it.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Luigi himself, who we don't look at the back. He doesn't have a butt.
That's cheeky.
Some cute trees.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Doc right out here. Looking pretty good. He's not quite finished yet. He needs some Hudson Hornet tattoos on the side of him. Gotta have the fine details.
Mm-hmm.
And go back through here for Ramon's paint shop. We got all the paint color options here. Got some options for your hood. You'll find some nice blue stripes or some flames going on here. You can add that to your car. And we got Ramon himself and Flo and some Pixar Easter eggs there.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a nice fence for airflow in here.
Indeed. I like how Ramon tends to be so uplifting.
Aye. And we get to the start of the race. Got the sun coming up over the hills, so once you get outside, it'll actually be day.
Mm-hmm.
It's been night through most of this ride. And we got another Luigi and a Guido,
Mm-hmm.
who's probably my favorite armor stand in here because he's just so cute.
He looks fantastic. And
Now,
then...
do you want to explain how the redstone works in here?
Certainly. Well, you see, you click here, you go over right here, and then it goes, and it makes it so the redstone line can go over here, which, then you click this one, makes it so it can go over here, then it goes over into this thing, randomize. Oh, you want me to explain it to you like you're 5?
Yes, please. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so we basically have 2 light switches here. We go over this light switch and that light switch, and then it makes it so that the power can go on to the machine. That goes over here and sets off the countdown timer, which goes boop, 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 green light, and then there's a randomizer underneath the floor right about here where it'll drop one of 2 items, and then an item sorter figures out which one and then sends the appropriate signal to send the carts off so that the one will win over on this side or on this side, once I calibrate it.
Yeah, I can almost barely understand that. Nice.
Yay!
And you'll notice with this scenery that it's actually quite a lot more lush than it actually is in the real ride. It's pretty dry and barren in the actual thing. Added some nice little bushes, both to make it look a little bit better in Minecraft, and also to have some opportunities for some forced perspective. So, big bushes down here, tiny little bushes up there to make it seem like it's further away.
And I do love how you have all the cars for Cadillac Canyon.
Here we have the nice little finish sign up here. This is before I discovered that custom heads were a thing. But I think it turned out pretty well anyway. It's nicer to have it as a flat banner.
And it looks better this way.
Yeah, I think so too.
And then we have the brake. You're going so fast that you can actually hit a powered rail that isn't powered and go right over it.
And still have pretty good speed at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have taillight cavern, which still needs a little bit of work. Want to do some more custom heads in here, but again, requires more dyeing, and yeah, I don't think I'm up for it quite yet.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. And then we have this thing with the selector so that it knows you're here, and...
Do you want to explain that like I'm 5?
It's magic.
And final credits for the ride. We got me with the terraforming and the armor stands, and Janni with all musical sound effects and redstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it turned out pretty well.
We're what, 75% done on this project?
Yeah, at least.
Well, good. We'll have to start thinking about the next one.
Yeah. What are we gonna do next?
I don't know. I might zone out a little bit on it, though.